3, 2, 1. I think we're live now, bro. Go knocking, man.
Welcome, everybody, to the STD podcast, episode 28-ish.
28. Well, to see what you fucked it up before. You with your fucking your alerts, bro.
Again,
we're gonna get strikes for the Ric Flair.
Nobody's gonna strike you for the Ric Flair woo.
That's copyright.
Nobody would even know who the woo was until you said something.
No, but what was we talking about before that?
I was in the middle of the introduction before you.
Oh, the show numbering. We see when I misnumbered. If you're looking at the shows,
you missed number 27-ish. Yeah. So we
the first
27.
There's two 27s. The first 27 is actually 25, and the second 27 is 27. That was last week's, and this is 28. All right, go ahead.
So where the hell's 26?
26 was 2 weeks ago.
Why can't we count it like normal people?
26 is
well, welcome to the show. Whatever the number is, we don't know. We don't care. We can't even spell degenerates right. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Welcome to episode 152.
No, that's next year, dude. Next year.
So, nonetheless, it is the Joe's birthday show.
Let the guests talk too, man.
This is the introduction. I'm getting there. We do the same thing every week. Why are you cutting me off?
Why do you constantly bring this negative energy, bro? To the tournament, we don't need this negative energy, man.
We have a guest in the studio today.
RJ. Ask him some questions, man.
Mr. RJ Chavez.
Show your fucking interview.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
We're happy to have you.
What brought you here today, Mr. RJ?
Well, I walked all the way from Westlake, so I guess my feet brought me here.
He walked here so far.
But I was concerned about coming because I did watch the last podcast, 25 or 27, whatever number it was. But he said he didn't like Mexican, and I'm Mexican.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
no.
So I was like concerned.
No.
Then he sent me over here, and I didn't want to say anything, but
there's gonna be two.
But it's like, I was born south of the border,
later.
So I was concerned. Like, can you guys understand my accent? Can you understand what I'm saying?
You're good, man.
Because I was.
He started. He messaged me. He goes, "We should go to Taco Bell when this guy's here because I can't understand a word he's saying right now." I'm just saying that's what he said. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what he was really meaning.
But I was born in a small border town called Lorraine. It's about 15 miles from here. It's south of the U.S.-Canada border, so I still am south of the border.
Okay. Lorraine is, you know where Lorraine's at, right?
Yeah, I know where Lorraine's at. My adopted sister lives there.
It's Illyria's. You ever been to Illyria?
Yeah,
great.
I went to high school in Illyria.
Great dispensary in Illyria, bro.
Really?
Yeah. That's the one I go to when I don't go to the one.
That was like a heroin. There was like a huge heroin epidemic about a year and a half ago.
So what makes you sit in with us degenerates tonight?
Yeah, because I'm a generate, I guess. So I want to know what a degenerate would be like.
Well, technically, we're degenerates. I don't know if you heard that episode where we found out our shirt was spelled wrong. Because we're very educated people. He made up the shirt. It was all his fault.
Yeah,
we ain't.
Did he go to a Catholic high school?
I did. I went to Stupid Central Catholic.
There you go.
To be fair, that website sucks, man. The Teespring website is not user friendly.
Yeah, it ain't the typer; it's the programming.
It's I don't like
computers only do what you tell them to do.
Exactly.
That's true, but man, the way you bring it in, I mean, it's a confusing thing to spell. And to me, these guys didn't notice for 20 episodes either.
We really did.
You guys can't count, so if you don't know what episode number you are, yeah. I'm just glad to be here to get out of the house, away from the wife and kids.
That's pretty much what this is.
How many kids do you have?
I have kids, but I have like a little girl, and like I said, when I was home, she kept bothering me. She's learning how to walk, so she's like, "Dad, take me for a walk." And I was like, "No, I didn't want to go for a walk." And then, so what she does, of course, goes to the mom, say, "Mom, Dad won't take me for a walk," and then she gets upset at me. So it's like, and of course, when you're yelling at a kid, the mom's like, instead of yelling, it's like, "Why don't you take your daughter for a walk? God damn you!"
Yeah.
So then she said, like, if you don't take her, then we're not having sex. It's like, well, they're older, but like I said, my daughter, I did decide to take her for a walk 2 months ago. I had to walk her down the aisle. So I had to give in. I said, okay, that's good. But then,
a long time.
Yeah, but yeah, they've been in, living in sin for 2 years, and then finally.
That's all. You got to see if you're compatible in a house anymore. I did that with Kim. We moved to the apartment for a while.
You got to, what's the word?
To be able to tolerate people, man. If you're not able to tolerate people, dude.
Yeah, I waited 5 years to propose to my wife, and then another 5 to marry her.
Yeah, but he was a long dude. He was from Texas. They met online, but it wasn't through a dating service. It was because they'd like to go to anime conventions and dress up.
Yeah. Okay.
So when he came up to Columbus to a convention, and they went on a date. So on the first dates, they dressed up as characters from My Little Pony. So what could be more romantic than
Cute.
going for a date for? But I figured he had, but it was in Texas. I figured like nothing would happen, and then he decided to move up here. But I wasn't concerned because when people come up from Texas, they usually don't stay long. Like cold Texas, they.
I didn't think that's all. Then he just rented a place the whole time he was here. The first year he lived in that bar, and then the second year he lived on Avon.
Oh, do you blame him? He knew he saw the writing on the wall.
How the fuck did we let that guy live in a bar, dude? Do we think that was a bad idea? Put an alcoholic in a bar?
It's a bad idea.
Hey, quarterback, go out here to live in this bar real quick.
It's a bad idea.
It's like putting a pothead in the dispensary.
Right, it'd like moving me into fucking area. Just like, all right, go ahead and pull up a chair, bro. Have at it.
So, Pat, how was your week, man?
Oh, work. Christmas week, working my ass off.
Hey, what's up with Sunday, man? You off or no?
Oh, I am not off.
God damn it.
Yeah, I am not.
What are you trying to do Sunday, Joe?
Well, I got Browns tickets. And Sue's going with me. Because Sue
why's she going?
Sue got loaded and she wanted to go to the game, so I told her she could go to the game.
There's one game left.
Right. Well, she said she's gonna buy the ticket, and I get the extra ticket. So I got one more ticket. Well, originally I was gonna take my buddies. I got two boys. One is in the guard with me, and then his brother, this guy Victor Cole, and his brother Devontae. They're big Louisville fans. And they really like Lamar Jackson and all that. And Devontae's a real big Ravens fan, so they were going to come up with me, but Devontae had to work, and Cole's not going to drive up here just for that. So that's when Sue got loaded and said that. And I was waiting on Hernan's got to work, so now it's Pat. Because
you just can't give away these Browns tickets.
It's a lot different than I anticipated at the beginning.
They were going to get destroyed, man.
Oh, it's probably like 45%. But yeah, I asked Pat. I go, check your schedule. And he goes, okay. And today was the day.
He requested to work that day. He was like, look, I don't want to go freezing my ass off.
There was never a doubt in my mind that Pat wasn't going to work that day because he probably requested to work that shit. It's like, fuck that, going to the game with Joe and Sue. Fucking kill myself.
Well, the game would be mad if we had like a viable chance of winning.
So I'll probably open it up to I don't know, one of you guys or fucking somebody.
I gotta work.
What about you? Want to go Browns game Sunday?
No, I have something to do. I have to wash my hair.
Nice. Yeah, well, so I'll figure that shit out later. But yeah, we're going next week to Cincinnati, man. That's gonna be.
I know it's my anniversary. I couldn't do it.
Me and Mayo were just gonna drive down. Kim can't work. She's got to work. She's got cover for somebody out in Lakewood or some shit. So she can't go down.
It was one of those things where the wife was like, "Oh yeah, go," but I knew that it really wasn't. Oh yeah, go. So I was like, "No, I better not."
Right. So
divorces cost a lot. And
which ended up being, it was going to be the end of the year blowout match. It's just going to be, a casual bar thing. But it's good. It's cool. Ohio State is playing that night against Clemson University.
That's the 28th, right?
Yeah, that's that night. So
and
Saturday.
they play in Columbus, right?
No, they're not playing the game. Or they're not playing the game in Columbus.
They're damn sure not
Arizona.
playing in Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're playing in Arizona and in Tempe, dude.
Okay. Yeah. I thought
7 o'clock. Something like
you
that.
made it seem like they were going to be in Ohio. Dude's confused. He thinks they play in Cincinnati.
No, but we go down there. All the Browns fans are going down there for the Bengals game. We're going to go out and watch it.
All what? 10 of them at this point.
Right. All 10 from the Browns group.
Yes.
Browns and Buckeyes are playing the same day.
No, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday is the Browns or Saturday's the Buckeyes, and then Sunday's the Brownies.
So what else did you get into, Pat?
Just working on we're working on the jokes for Monday's show, And,
oh, that's right. You bumped about that.
Yeah.
I don't mind if I lose as long as you advance. I'm cool with losing. I know I'm probably going to get disqualified. That dude disqualifies me for the littlest shit.
That dude's.
He don't.
I mean, you're taking a guy like you who's, a little abrasive to begin with. And a guy like Pete is real. He just doesn't like anything because he's foreign. And then, mixing you guys together, bro, it's pretty.
I don't know why you say I'm abrasive. I'm really not abrasive.
Well, if I start flicking you in the nose for a couple minutes, you get pissed off. Bro. I mean,
that's human nature.
What time's that show? Is that
I
8?
have no fucking
clue. How can we find out?
It's at 8, bro. Mail said 8 times in the group chat that it's at 8 o'clock, dude.
He said, I think 8.
Why would it not be at 8?
I don't know. That's why I want to find out.
Where is it at?
Funny stuff.
And the last 10 times
we advanced to the second round.
Mayo there?
I don't know if Mayo's coming through or not. But my goal is just to go up. I hope I don't get disqualified and go to the next round. But at the same time, if I do, I do. I don't really.
You hope you don't get disqualified?
Yeah, because I would like to win the whole damn thing. I know I'm good enough to win the whole thing.
What's the grand prize, bro?
I don't know. It's never about prizes for contests with me. It's just the fact that I
Appetizer.
know I'm one of the best comedians in Cleveland, and I want that
I
recognition.
think it's a BOGO on an appetizer. Like you buy one Friday.
I don't know. I ain't eating their
Your
nasty
take
ass
is free.
food. End up with food poisoning and shit. I don't play around with restaurant food, man.
You don't get food poisoning at every restaurant. If you
Bullshit.
do,
It takes one.
that means you get GI issues. If that happens.
It takes one, bro.
Bro, if that happens, that means you got GI issues. You should go see a doctor and see if Nutritia is right for you.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So how was your week, RJ?
Well, I was gonna say first, how do you get disqualified from a comedy thing? Like you're
Because
too
you're not allowed
funny.
to cuss.
Because
Let me- last-
Like there are rules, like you're too funny. Sorry that you get to.
Well, last time a guy
Oh,
went
I
up
swear.
before me, and he did 5 minutes about how his dick was in the NBA player. Or was the NBA players.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh yeah, sometimes I switch it into power forward, or and then when she rides me back, I got to go into the guard position. But he kept saying dick over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Well, they called me up. I go up and I get halfway through my set and I tell a joke about how my two uncles are preachers, and you can't tell them nothing now. The one preacher, every time you go to say something, he goes, "Well, my God said," and I go, "Well, look, Tony, your God had you sucking dick for crack last year. My God said your God's on that bullshit." He was like, "You're disqualified for saying dick."
Your letter's like
That makes
goddamn
sense.
shit, yo.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Everybody in the audience was pissed because hands down I was disqualified.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then he tried to disqualify me last time for reading off a piece of paper because this dude read off the paper.
Do you remember when Riddick Bowe punched that guy in the balls? Or no, when Andrew Galata punched Riddick Bowe in the
Yeah.
balls? Was that it?
Nah,
Do you remember that fight? That's how that was your comedy style that night. You just did it, but you just hit the guy in the
Manu
balls.
Bowl?
Pretty much. That's
No,
my comedy style every night.
Riddick Bowe. Do you remember Big Daddy Riddick Bowe?
What are we? What sport are we referencing?
Boxing.
Boxing.
Oh no, I don't know this one.
He was a champion.
He's like, I don't know this.
He joined the Marine
I know
Corps
s-
for like a week, and then he
Okay.
got out.
My comedy style is always bull in a china shop.
That's true. Mr. Murphy wants to see the cake. I didn't bake a cake, but I did make
Oh.
cookies.
So how was your week,
And the
Mr.
style of my
Chavez?
name.
It was good. It's Cleveland State, like I said, classes were done, finals were done. So I was hoping it'd be quiet, but all these students came out of the woodwork because
You
they
see
didn't
that? It
pass their
says
classes
Bill. That's
or
awesome, right?
other things. So
So what happens
it
when
was
they
busy.
to come to you because they didn't pass their class? What do you do?
Then I tell them, I guess you're gonna have to retake your classes. So then they're like, I don't want to retake the class. Like, well, then you might be kicked out of school if
You
your
get the
grade
F.
point average is a certain point. So we try and be nice to them, but say, yeah, you gotta
Oh, nice.
get your stuff together and.
Yeah, but at some point, don't you just want to look at him and be like, dude, you knew you weren't doing good in this. You could have went and got the actual help. You chose this grade. You get what I'm saying?
It's a learning opportunity for them. So you have a choice. It's like you got, because it's not me I'm worried about. It's like they have to go to their parents and tell them,
Yeah.
I have to retake a class.
I just
It's gonna
wasted your
cost-
money.
So I let the parents get to deal with that with the
We
students.
got
So
a
that's-
first time typer here.
All right, thanks, Pete, for the happy birthday. Let's see. These guys have been
Thanks
here
for
before.
listening. Oh,
So other than
Dennis
that,
I was
Pete
gonna
has been
say.
here
I was
before.
gonna say.
Dennis was on the show, and Pete is.
Nobody don't sit in this chair, so
Oh, he doesn't get to see the
he's going to
chat.
be watching
Yeah.
the chat the whole night.
Oh yeah, for those of you who
That's
just
what I
joined
do.
us, this isn't
I like
Tom,
it.
obviously, because of the hat. That's Pat's trademark hat.
everybody
He's known
knows
for
me.
that hat now. He's known for it. It's on his business
This just
card.
didn't know he's managed to keep his shirt on so far. So
But he's not sitting in for Tom, but he's sitting in
Yeah.
Tom's seat today.
I'm
Mr.
looking.
RJ.
Chavez is joining us live, worldwide.
I decided
Worldwide.
to-
as opposed to joining Dad.
Any place you can see us right now, from Mumbai to fucking Topeka, all over the world, bro. It's fucking awesome.
So let me tell you why
Okay.
Joe didn't advance into the second round of the tournament.
Okay.
Why
God,
did-
he read on. He
Because
read
I
off the
can.
paper. That should have been
Because I can.
disqualification automatically. But this dude started going by states with weird names. And I was like, Joe, don't do that joke. He went up and did that joke anyways. And I thought it was funny because I knew what he was doing, but nobody
Yeah.
else in the room got what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he's dropping all kinds of F-bombs. So he got disqualified.
Can't help.
And so in the audience, Julia's here with us. Some people might be joining us later
Hi,
in
Julia.
the show. I think if you guys have watched the show before, you've seen Pant's girlfriend. You met through the show. Her name's Melissa. This guy, he's so modest.
You
He's
know
so
that's going to be
modest.
when you all get married, that's what's going to be on your guys'
That's
wedding
Pat's so
certificate.
modest.
Met on the podcast.
I mean,
He's so modest.
I'm sure it helped, but
He's so
Yeah.
modest. But yeah, Melissa might stop by a little bit. He said, if she doesn't stop by, we're kind of in a world of shit because that's what Pat was thinking she was going to do. So we'll see. We'll monitor Facebook if you're friends with her. And
Hold on.
What
Bring
are
your
you
arms
talking
up for a
about?
second.
watch
Bring your hands up for a second.
What?
To the camera.
What?
Double
What the
fisted.
fuck are you doing?
I'm passing the blunt with Julia, and then when I don't have time for the blunt, I'm smoking a cigar. It's like I'm doing shots in this hand. I got no duels over here.
Joseph.
But later on, Tsunami might be stopping by. She's shopping, buying shit for her family and all that. And then Hernan's
I was getting into
by.
that. You keep cutting me off. I was
Later.
in the middle of having a conversation with RJ over here.
All right, well, keep going, bro. Sure.
But
Okay.
you don't want to talk over each other, so I let you guys do your little double-fisted blunt smoking tradition back here. But have you finished your Christmas shopping?
No,
No.
because I can't find anywhere to buy tamales. So I have to find, the only place I know is in Detroit. And I don't want to drive all the way to Detroit to get tamales.
Joe goes down to Detroit like once a week. Have him pick you up some.
You could.
I'm dead serious. He's always at these dispensaries. They're in Detroit. He could easily just hop and get you some tamales too. Then again, it's Joe. You don't want them because they might send you on a trip that you don't come back from.
I don't make edibles on the way back. Listen, though,
Like I stuffed them for you.
I got a text. They said some motorcycle guys might be coming back. So we might be hearing Bobby Burrow and all those guys coming by with a lot of motorcycles. They're cool, though. Especially if I give them some edibles, they'll be nice and chill. You know what I mean? Because it's good shit. So, Bobby, when you see it come out, bro, we'll
It is an eclectic group that watches and listens to this podcast. You never know what it's going to be.
A lot of times it's
I
just it's the randomosity. It's not even a word, but you know what I mean. Randomness, maybe.
Elvie's Tamales is the best in Detroit.
Evie's Tamales.
Evie's.
No, I go.
What is a tamale? I've never had a friggin' tamale.
It's like a hot pepper, right? Just hot
Well,
pepper.
one of the reasons the tamale is kind of it's like you get like masa, like dough, and then you put you can put pork or chicken, and then you just wrap it up, and then you put it in a corn husk, and then you steam it. But see, I grew up. I'm actually only half Mexican, I'm also half Slovak. So I grew up with pierogies. You know what a pierogi is?
Yeah.
Right, I'm a pierogi guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, so it's you have like the dough, and then you have the, you put potatoes or whatever. So it's similar to.
Two best
Tamale.
food cultures, in my opinion.
Well, one time I was bored, so I had a tamale and I making pierogi. So I put the tamale in the pierogi, called it a tamogi,
Nice.
and then ate it, and it was the best thing. I can't remember actually
Yeah,
what
so
it tastes like because I woke up in the hospital, the heart issue.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Was it because it was so
But,
hot? Because
No, I mean when you put a whole all that dough and
Cheese.
stuff, and then you put the tamale, which has all that masa dough.
And shit and
But it was a free hospital stay for me because I sold the recipe to the cardiologist.
I would eat
They're going to
that.
open up an all-you-can-eat tamogi restaurant, and then they're going to put their offices right next door for all the people that get the heart issues. So,
Now you've dabbled in stand up as well. How many shows do you have under your belt? Or how long have you been doing it?
I did a workshop back in 2014. I only did one show, but I've this past year I probably did about 8 shows. So I haven't done a lot, but enough. I've also have experience in public speaking, so I've a certified public speaker. So I do a lot of that, and I add some entertaining things to it. So I'm
when you
trying to
did
get
that
more.
workshop, how many weeks is that?
It was just 3
3 weeks.
3 Saturday
Oh, okay.
afternoon. It's
What-
4 hours each.
Was it it was a stand up workshop or improv workshop?
Yeah, stand up
Oh, nice.
at the Cleveland Improv, and then they had the graduation show at the Cleveland Improv.
Oh, Mayo
So
did
I
that.
Yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen the group, the Cleveland Akron Comedy Group.
Yeah, I
all the
took the
time.
hood approach. I went as far into the ghetto as I could and got on stage and just did
Yeah,
stand up.
Mhm.
That was my workshop. It was be funny or get your ass whooped, honky. That's what I did.
It's so cold.
on the job training.
You'd think with the walls and stuff, no wind blowing, it'd be warm. but
No,
it's not.
bro, it's
not.
friggin' winter.
It's cold out here. It was supposed to be 32.
You can tell we don't think things through because we decided to put our podcast out here. And we were like, hey, what's going to happen when it gets
We
down
started-
to 0?
we started
We'll
it
find
in
out
May.
when we get there.
It was a
Yeah.
seasonable 50 degrees when we started the show.
It was May, first of all.
I said May, dumbass.
As you said,
May
I didn't hear you
17th.
say May.
So you just turned a big
You're an
68. How was your week?
69.
Yeah.
You're humping nose to be rear. No, I'm turning 43. Channel 43 is not coming out. For one, I didn't email them.
Sure you did.
And
I really believe this dude emailed Channel 43
I'm
like,
gonna
it's
fuck
my
it.
birthday, it's my 43rd.
I'm gonna take this fucking blunt and put it on your fucking skull, Bulger. No, shut the fuck up. So yeah, I didn't email Channel 43.
You're a little violent.
Yeah. I'll fuck Pat up. I don't give a fuck. It's my birthday.
Leave Pat alone.
Yeah, so I'm 43. It's known as the birthday where you just do whatever because just like every other fucking day. You know
Pretty
what I mean?
much.
So Yeah, today I went into work. I had to go in the office today for a little bit, and I went to Wings, and there was nobody at Wings.
Did somebody buy you lunch?
No, I bought my own lunch.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, I could have.
No, he went on Facebook asking people to buy him lunch.
No, I'm sure.
No, I think I posted about my birthday. I don't think I posted anything about. Oh, you know what? It was in the cat group. Somebody posted that it was their birthday. Some Celeste chick, and she went to that cat cafe.
Oh.
But on the sub post, I said, "Hey, we're birthday buddies." He said a lot of people born today for some reason. I know.
Well, what was going on 9 months ago?
Oh, let's see. Okay, Google. What's 40 days or 40 weeks ago from today's date?
St. Patrick's Day around that time. So all the people that got drunk on St. Patrick's
March.
Day had kids around December 20th.
They say that means that 40 weekdays from today would be February 14, 2020.
No,
that don't make no sense.
What the hell?
that's 40 weekdays from today.
What do I need to ask the
Google
device?
don't know what the hell.
No, I didn't ask you right. Well, what's 40 weeks preceding
What
today's
is 40 weeks?
30 days past
Before
November, April, June, and
date?
December.
4 scores 7 years ago.
This is why we don't let him get high before the show.
A man came forth.
I don't know why you're all butthurt with me. You're mad that I didn't go to the
I walked
tobogganing
through the valley in the shadow.
Yeah, what happened to that? You were supposed to go.
All right,
You were
yeah,
also
That's why
supposed to
it's
go.
all fucking butthurt.
All right,
with me.
so last
It was raining all fucking
if you
day.
remember the weather last Saturday,
It was raining.
it was slightly overcast with a mist, and Mr. Patrick Bolger was and the panty shield trip ended, canceled the hill trip, and then nobody else wanted to go.
You could have gone.
And so
Melissa didn't want to go because it's raining. I didn't want to go because it's
Melissa
raining. I
didn't
didn't want the
wanna
longest.
go.
I didn't want to wait the longest fucking line.
Melissa's Captain.
Well, here's the thing.
She's Captain Christmas.
She
She
goes-
You
goes,
have to
Did
remember
you go?
too.
we did not go because you ruined it. for
Pat
me.
and Melissa
You're
have this new relationship, this budding relationship. They're still in that honeymoon stage where it's like, hey, you want to do it? Sure. And then as soon as they're done doing it, they're like,
Because
hey,
it
you
was
want to do it
raining
again?
and I didn't want to stand in the line, and she didn't want to either because it's raining.
If it's raining,
Like it's
There's no
totally
line.
legitimate
if it's not
during the
raining,
beginning
it's not
stages
lying.
of a relationship to call off from work while you're still inside of somebody else, and it's totally acceptable. You expect them to go out and go tobogganing with you?
It's all butter. That's what it is.
I mean, I think he just broke in when the shoots, after the place was closed, and he buttered himself.
And you do a lot of shit, by the way. Like you're always doing something.
Oh, I got spastic fucking brain syndrome, bro. I cannot sit still, and that's a good thing because.
But you won't cut your own grass.
Why? It's wasted life, bro. If you're sitting there, okay,
There is nothing more cathartic than cutting your own
okay,
grass.
say you're 90, bro. All right, say you're 90, and you're sitting there. Not you. Say you're 63. You're sitting there in your deathbed. All right, maybe.
Why are you feeling
Say
me
you're-
also, Sue?
All right, say you're 54, and you're.
Don't do that.
I'm just playing with you.
I wasn't supposed to live to see 18,
But,
so don't do
oh,
that.
here we go with the fucking drama queen story. Oh, yeah, midlife, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in a cul-de-sac
I grew up in West
where my
Boulevard.
mommy
West
made me a
Boulevard,
nice,
bro.
pretty lunch.
Cul-de-sac?
West Boulevard's not a
What'd you
cul-de-sac.
say?
It's
A
first
cul-de-sac?
Cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac. First off,
You know what? Fuck you. Both
Why
of
are you
you.
talking about his sacks?
Mary D. Martin, right? You're not heard on. Don't start talking about
Welcome to the show. This is what it is.
Well, I just want to know tobogganing because it's like you sit in the back and then you have like a woman sitting in front of you. Is it
Oh,
like,
you sit 4 people.
tobogganing? Is that like a sex term or what? That you,
That's a tobogganing is when you're.
and then you go down and she goes like right into your crotch.
I was
It's
just
like,
going to sit behind Joe. And
Right.
I was gonna
You know,
film it.
I think what it was is there was too many girls on the trip for Pat.
Oh,
So I didn't
it
want to
was?
go. Yeah, he wanted an all guy trip. He's like, we need some more guys. So he called up 1-800. He called the voice
The
male. Force male being MALE.
He opened the door and was like, it's raining and it's not men. I'm not going.
That New Year trip, I just watched you guys sleep. It was fun.
You didn't get no bed in there. The room we got down in fucking Cincinnati is pretty nice, bro. Well, you're not going, but if you were going on that trip, see, don't let fucking Cortez plan a trip, dude. Because he wants everybody to sleep on the minimal place and wants somebody to sleep in the tub because he miscounts and shit. Why would you get a room? There's 5 people on the trip. Why would you get 2 double beds?
Who's all going? You and just Cruz and
I'm cruising Hernando probably just could drive down that day.
who are you going? Oh,
Me and Mel could drive down that before and fuck with
oh,
nothing. And,
for you. Okay.
So, let me tell you about my week.
Oh, how was your week, Don? Sorry.
Yeah. We're like 45 minutes into the show.
it's 25 minutes.
The
25
wife had
minutes.
food poisoning this week.
Oh no, from where?
She got it from, where did she say she got it from? Taco Bell breakfast.
It's phenomenal breakfast. That's a lie.
You
That's
know,
where she said she got it from. I
Yeah.
think it was from this buffalo wrap she went out to dinner and had with her friends.
I think she had some microwave.
And then I almost killed a Chinese lady today.
Microwave Chinese is what it was.
I had a 300-pound light fixture. I was standing on a ladder. I took off the light fixture and the pipe broke So the light crashed to the ground, and there was like this little Chinese lady 5 foot away from where it crashed. I literally almost killed somebody this morning.
Man. Is it?
She looked up at me like I did something. I'm like, bitch, I didn't have nothing to do with it. Blame the faulty people that put the shit up.
I like gay girls.
Mista. Do you remember Happy Gilmore when they were in the hall? Was it? Yeah, it was Happy Gilmore.
This is the most ADD show.
Not
ever.
personally, I don't know.
Literally, it went. I like egg rolls. Happy Gilmore.
Oh, what we're going to talk about? Tom is not in Star Wars. Tom is some dad thing, I guess.
I'm not a cat.
Some recital.
He's super dad.
yeah,
You
he's
see, they're making a movie out that shit now.
Yeah, I think that's why you brought it up.
Yeah, it came out today with
Yeah, the cat group was having a party for that shit. I'm not going to go because I don't want to see that bullshit. But I mean, I don't even listen to this. We're going to get into Star Wars in a moment.
Why are we going to get into Star Wars? You know what's
'Cause
going to happen. I'm going to shit on it. You're going to get your feelings hurt.
No, I'm just going to say it's garbage, and that's pretty much it. But
I
we'll
really
get
don't.
into that.
Well,
in a
did you
moment.
see the new one today?
No.
Well, then how can you say it's garbage if you didn't
Let's
even
talk.
see it?
Let's talk
Have you
about
seen
it
it?
now. Let's
No.
talk about it.
I've
Julia.
never
Star
seen a
Wars
Star
fan?
Wars in my life.
You Star Wars
Not a
fan?
big fan, but I mean, I remember when it came out. I mean, I went to the
You're
the theater at Great Northern when they only had one theater.
Back where the JB's men's warehouse
Yeah,
is right now.
K-
KG's, yeah.
I actually used to go to church there too.
How old are you?
He doesn't have to say. Leave him alone.
Why would you want it?
Because I'm trying to get an age demographic here. As far as if you went to that movie,
Our prime demographic is fucking teen boys 13 to 16, apparently.
there is no teenagers listening to us, Joe.
I'm just playing, dude.
If they are, I got to seriously question their parents' parenting skills.
No, my kids listen to this shit.
Hey Google, what is the age demographic for this show?
It says on the website, your show is banned.
Well, if I really, like, can I say, like, I didn't want to take away from Joe's birthday, but today I'm celebrating 5 years of my wife giving me the greatest 5 years of my life.
Oh, nice.
So,
Now, did you,
and also next year we're celebrating our 32nd wedding anniversary.
Oh,
But
well
but
played.
today is 5 days. Like we had 3
5
days
years
here,
ago,
5 days
okay.
here.
I got
Finally,
you,
we
I
got to
you.
5 full years. So,
Nice.
I got you. 32 years. Wow.
So does that help you with the age?
No, I'm still.
He can't count past. He can't count past 10 without his dick hanging out.
We're not very mathematical.
And if he's getting a that shit, he's really,
What's all these
really
words
leaning
that
forward
you
and shit. Really far forward.
It's been a weird day, man.
Kovacic.
Look, it's been a very weird couple days.
Kovacic.
Oh, if you're out there and you want to stop by the house, I got some fresh cookies for you.
And we got
They did-
popcorn.
Yeah, there's some popcorn too, but
And this is where the police rate us.
no, for official
This is how the
purposes.
show ends officially.
No, they're CBD cookies. They may not contain much CBD. All right, now
You may end up in the hospital.
All right, so this Star Wars movie, man. Let me get you on. I'm going to go on a Star Wars right here. That's Star Wars Episode 8. The way they treated Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, was such fucking bullshit. From the moment he came out, and episode 7 was cool because he was there, all mystical and shit with the beard and looking cool.
He's only in there for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
he was,
awesome. It's awesome. Then it's redeemed the whole movie.
He's also
Like-
old.
True, but in episode fucking 8, they treated him like he was fucking homeless. And they just cleaned him off in the gutter, and he died mercilessly. That was just fucking trash. And
Well, how do you know he died?
I mean, he died.
He was a hologram. He could have.
The hologram died. I mean, it was just fucking garbage. The whole movie was garbage. It ruined it for me. And the Disney fucked it. I don't even get Disney Plus because of that shit. Fuck you, Disney Plus. I ain't getting you,
Do you have Disney Plus?
asshole.
No.
Yeah, Disney
I got
Plus.
it.
I'm talking
I got
to you,
it.
bitch.
Well, there's 2 people at the table who don't have it. Up until
My,
now, it was
my
just
wife would
Joe.
like it, but it's like
I was
No.
streaming
until they have Song of the South, I won't get Disney Plus.
That's right. They boycotted that.
Yeah.
It's all like 1940. What,
Oh, ain't that the racist one?
Zippity doo
Da,
zippity.
zippity.
Yeah, they're the characters.
Uncle Remus and Brer Rabbit.
Yeah, they're very.
The characters talking
yeah.
very
Yeah. Okay.
stereotypical.
Oh,
What was I watching? I started watching some movie last night about slavery and
12 Years a Slave.
no, it's an old movie. This is from like
Django?
the 70s. No, this is from like the 70s.
Django was sweet, man. Remember when they did
Overboard.
that guy? That shit was fucking
Overboard.
great.
Overboard.
What was the
She had amnesia. They made her.
what was the one with I'm Amistad. You remember Amistad? Because Amistad. Well, you don't remember because you're 22 and that was like in the 1620s. But there was a ship back in the day called the Amistad, and it came over from the land of black people or wherever, and it just came over here. And
From the land of black people.
Like that. That's only black people were.
Holy shit, Joe!
We
And
got
you
back-
called me a
Our
rast?
show just got banned. A hate show.
Oh yeah, that was definitely hate.
Are you
speech.
sure you were watching the porn I'm a stud instead?
Well,
They had
what-
chains and stuff.
Like,
in
damn,
there.
they're all 13 inches.
I was on fucking Nude Business search and I thought I was on Google. I typed in something and it came up something else. No, but yeah, the Amistad was. If you want to know more about the Amistad, consult your local device or library. The library's all open. So right now
You
you're gonna.
might as well just told him to Wikipedia that shit.
So just talk to your device. Be like, hey Google, tell me about the
It's
Amistad.
like fake news.
Oh, here we go.
Fake news.
Yeah. See if it does.
Oh, then she heard it.
It's a man.
So
I changed my device's
Man.
voice to a man. You know why? Because I don't like listening to women. Because I'm a misogynist.
A racist
Truly.
and a
Look.
misogynist.
Tell that to
Slightly.
And he's
Good job
homophobic.
telling that to a woman.
I can tell it to whoever I want because I'm a misogynist, motherfucker. That makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like Julia. She's nice, but I am. But you know what I mean. I don't like hearing a woman
I
talk.
really can't wait till
unnecessarily.
the comes because I got something to shove down your throat. You'll like it.
That makes no sense.
You'll
Wow. And Pat just offered to shove something down Joe's throat.
No, only when Melissa gets here though.
because she has it. I don't have it.
Oh,
It's like some kind of reverse
I'm
cult.
afraid
it's like a
something.
food or some shit. Whoa, what happened to my phone, bro? I felt like it vibrated.
So the impeachment thing.
Oh, that's right. That was. Oh, let me get the agenda for the show. I had a show. With
We had an agenda.
show 27.
A very loose agenda?
Oh, that's right. First number one is happy fucking birthday to me.
There's
Alright,
our
so-
agenda. You see how it's written?
Wow.
A kindergartner could probably write better than this dude.
Show 27. I thought he said it was 28.
Oh, that's
what-
right. It's 28.
It's really 29.
I wish you really counting shows, bro.
Somebody should.
Hey, we're gonna.
We are great at the technical
All right,
shit.
whatever
people.
whatever number show this is, we're gonna change the number in post. All right. No, I don't know.
No, we're not.
Okay, now listen. I don't know what post means or how we're gonna get there, but we'll change that shit in post. Now, so the Star Wars thing, man, was that what we were talking about?
No, we
talking
were
about
onto the
Amistad.
impeachment.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Amistad, right?
No, we're definitely
Yeah,
done
we're
with
done
the
with that.
Amistad.
yeah.
That would be a fucked up ship to be on, right? Can you imagine being on that ship, coming over here, like it's not like you're going someplace anywhere, like the rest of your life's done. You're just slaves or slaves, there's no hope. Like, why even go on at that point? Why don't you just jump off the ship and just let the sharks
If it
eat
can
you?
get me off this podcast, sure, I get it.
He's ready to go into slavery. He's like, I made a mistake.
All right, I'm walking home.
It's like, let me
Yeah.
borrow
I'm
several
getting out of here.
let me borrow several nearby firearms. I'll show you what they should have done in the Amistad.
I'll walk to Lake Erie. You can pick me up at the beach. And,
I miss when the lake freezes though, man. Like that was a couple years ago, the lake froze because it was cold. It was like 20 degrees every day or below, and then they like fucking was froze solid. I got pictures on Facebook. Your Facebook friends with me, go on my Facebook page. It's like called the Afternoon of Lake Erie or some shit. No, that's not. Google self-called it that on the photo album. You ever seen that when like you go to the park?
Google's getting carried away with shit.
I like it though, dude.
I don't like it.
They
I don't
do
like
the-
it. I don't like people being in my business all that much.
They got this thing called Color Pop. It's legit. She's seen it before. Like you say you have
She's
your
over there just shaking her head.
your
No.
hat, say your hat and your hoodie are the same color, like you got your, and there's like everything else is a different color, or like your shirt and your hat are the same color.
Same as a hoodie and a hat.
Yeah, same thing. But if it matches, you got to color. It'll make no connections unstable like Pat. There we go. The chat will come back, I think. If it doesn't, I don't care. We'll just keep talking. But we're still talking about the Amistad. What were you talking about? I forgot now.
the lake froze.
Oh, that's right.
Holy
if you're-
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no,
lake
no,
is
no,
full
no,
of
we're talking-
water, and when it gets
We were
cold,
talking
it
about the
freezes.
color pop on Google. Yeah, so say like your shoes and your hat and stuff are the same color. Like I went to the Blink-182 show, and I had a blue hat. It was a blue. It was a blue
Did you
hat.
just ask about the impeachment? How do we get here?
We're
How's
talking about the impeachment, bro. We're talking about color pop.
Yeah, but I'm colorblind. It doesn't make
No, but if you got say your hat and your shirt are the same color. So what I had this shirt I bought back in 2008. It says The Dark Knight on it, and it has like this real blue color, like my shoes. So my shirt right there, that color. It was right there. And The Dark Knight, the joke, Heath Ledger
Keith Ledger.
sends the Aldi version of Heath Ledger.
Just say no to drugs, people.
He
That,
flies-
Just say
that must
no.
be Heath's brother, Keith. Okay.
He's the lesser known and
Yes.
still alive.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh shit.
Well, well, well.
She brought tea for herself. It's awesome. Fucking Heath Ledger was coming out the shirt dressed as a Joker, right? And it matched my hat. It was blue too. It was a black shirt. but it shows my face, and the whole background is all black and white, and the color pops out. It's called Color Pop.
Welcome to the most disorganized show on earth.
That's an awesome feature on Google Photos. Hey, scoot your giant ass over this way. And then
I'm going to get her a seat, man.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm the only one who apparently is. What's going on?
Whoa.
Hey, what are you doing, bro? She's got a hot beverage.
Yeah, you got with the shit.
She's got a hot beverage. Our chat is down, but that's
All right,
okay.
we got Pat, Joe.
Now joining us
This is RJ over here, and I forget her name because I'm horrible with names.
That's who are you talking about? Who'd you point at?
Well, the female,
That's
obviously.
Julia. That's Jules. Careful with while you're walking there, Giant. All right. Now joining us, if you can see over Pat's shoulder, I need to. Hey, Julia, you know what to do. All right, here I'm going to toss you one. Oh, you got one? Oh, we'll just use that one. We'll keep that one for the next one then.
I'm gonna get you a space heater for Christmas. Yeah. It's cold in the motherfucker.
It's colder in the outside.
Over a little
than it
more,
is
and then
here,
she'll be
bro.
in. You can sit in the blue seat, Tsunami.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where the.
We are joined by.
Hey, you know what you should do, bro? You should move that heater for our guest. That way she can get warm. Because
No, it's okay. I'm big. I'm about to drink this tea.
all right, good deal.
We are now a table of 5 comedians.
I don't know.
All right, everybody here's been on stage, bro. It's the first.
Everybody
on the,
here has
Yeah,
done
on the
comedy.
STD podcast. Bro.
Nice.
Now, let's see if we can see her face. We can't see her face, bro.
Scoot in.
Guys, I gotta scoot this way. No, you're
good.
You guys are
Okay,
good.
You're
all right.
perfect.
This side of the table is like me, perfect.
There we go.
Where we at?
All right,
We now have our first lady guest on.
Yeah, well, no, Melissa was a part.
Oh, yeah,
of
Melissa
this
was
for a
part,
little
yeah.
bit, So she was like the fuck.
We'll let you thaw out a little bit, and then we'll get to you. Joe's
Joe's
currently talking about Keith Ledger. If you don't know who that is, that's Heath Ledger's brother.
No, Keith Ledgerson was who. That's Heath Ledger. This is the older version of Heath Ledger. It's Keith Alderson. Whatever the fuck it's called.
This is why we don't let him get high before the show.
Oh, wait, yeah, speaking of
Me
wait,
too,
shh. Hey, for legal purposes, we're
Have you-
CBD.
Have you done your Christmas shopping?
I went to Five Below. Spent like $200.
$200 is $5 below. I mean,
That's a lot of shit at $5 below.
Yeah, I heard
That
that's
means you
like
got
false
40.
I
Yeah.
told my family too. It's like 10 below now.
40 or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
You don't like edibles?
I'm on a diet. Oh, I love edibles.
These are edibles.
Fuck.
And
Yeah, oh, look.
He giving me edible cookies and shit.
Look,
Fuck STD podcast.
word to the wise,
I love
Tsunami.
y'all. If I was
Tsunami, word to the wise, if you're going to do it, half.
okay, I gotta drive and go shopping.
Okay,
I don't have to do that.
Take a quarter. Because otherwise it's going to knock you on your ass for real. He sent people to the
As a
hospital.
parting gift. We could let her take one as a party gift because the cops out here, you know, they're.
Yeah,
Okay,
he did like halfway on
I
the...
got redirected on the highway 3 times with a GPS on. I do not need that.
You're coming from the east, ain't you? That shit's simple. You just hop on 71 to 480.
You don't understand. My GPS is cut.
Who do you have a male voice or female voice?
A little hoe ass bitch.
I
I
change.
hate a voice too. I want to change it so bad.
I change everyone to a guy's voice. We were just talking about that.
I want a bitch with a British accent or something. I gotta figure out.
Say
There's
it.
nothing hotter than a bitch with a British accent.
I
Say
didn't
hello,
call
how
this
are you
second.
today?
Hello. Yeah.
Turn left. Okay.
So,
Why, guys?
Got my
You
second-
sent it long for saying
you
Tim.
make me moist.
That's good. My wife has Cookie Monster for her
That's
voice.
the way
My
to
wife
say
just put that one on
Yes.
hers too.
You
Yeah.
got the Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would drive me up
It's
the
like
wall,
seatbelt check.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I should do a real ghetto version. Okay.
That's all
Like,
you.
bitch, turn left. I said turn left.
Well, they have
Sounds
iced
like
tea.
somebody did on
Leave
Family
out.
Guy.
No, they said
I think they did on
Sam
Family Guy.
Jackson is an option.
They should.
now.
They should totally do that.
Isn't
Sounds
Sam
really
Jackson?
Yeah,
an
but I don't want
option
Sam
now?
Jackson giving me directions in every other words, motherfucker. Turn east,
Turn left,
motherfucker.
motherfucker, right now.
That sucks. We lost the chat.
I'm sick of all these detours on this motherfucking route.
Yeah, we lost. If you were with us earlier, we had chat, but then the internet was.
Well, why don't you
unstable.
close it down?
No, 'cause I don't want to bring up another link. There's already 3 people deep. It's good.
Close it down. Start it up that way they can chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
All right, if you're out there in the chat and you want us to start up a new,
What are you gonna do, Joe? Send you a smoke signal?
send a
Start the
carrier.
fucking link.
Send
It's
a
cold.
carrier
That's
pigeon.
cold enough here. They
Look,
could
I
probably
got it
see
for
it a
you.
little.
Send a carrier pigeon to.
It said yes.
And if you see,
I
if
don't
you're
know,
driving
you can't
by
really
and you
see
see
it,
the green light or the.
So what have you had going on?
See the bat signal.
Man, it's been a rough month, but it's cool. Everything is working out. Chris is about to be here. You know, poverty striking. I wish I could donate plasma.
But you work like 5 jobs.
That's not a good thing, motherfucker.
You work harder. Like you and Jamaicans have the most jobs, and they're with our heater. We're really freezing now.
It wasn't even on, guys.
Why would it be on?
Shut the fuck up.
Wait a minute. You've had the heater not on the whole time?
It's on. It was on. But look, that light's on.
The light's
It's
on.
on right now. Look.
I think
What
you
is
got
this,
like
When the orange is on, like
now
outside,
it's on. I
the
can
orange
feel
is
it.
My
on.
nuts are literally snowballs right now.
Look, it was
And you didn't even have the heater on.
You
Look, it's on.
man, you haven't seen your nuts since fucking
Well.
Clinton was in office. Let's be honest here, bro. How old your daughter is? It's been before that. That was the last time you saw your nuts. Well, that's the last time we can guarantee that you saw your nuts and had sex when your daughter.
This dude is on. He's just.
Well, awesome is what you want to say.
Wow.
So now he's like, I came all the way out here for this shit.
Right? It's just like it's fucking no chat. And
Did not come. I did not come an hour to talk about his nuts. Okay.
Oh,
That's
Have you heard this podcast before? That's basically like a good third of the.
From what I hear, nobody's talking about his nuts either. Hey, all right, let's we're gonna start. If you follow the podcast, we're gonna start up a new chat. No, that's not what I was gonna say.
We're gonna put up a new link so we can have chat.
That's right. What he said. We're gonna. All right, so join us. In
You
the
see
new-
why he's not the
Chat
host of the show? You see this?